How different are PAs and NPs in terms of lateral mobility, that is the ability to change specialties without going through a residency or any sort of formal training? A lot of people say NPs and PAs are basically interchangeable. That's not true, not even a little bit. So as far as scope of practice, more or less the same. In some instances, NPs actually have quite a much more scope of practice because in a lot of states, they're able to work independently without a physician kind of supervising. So there is a difference there. Also, the nuance here is it depends on what kind of NP. If we're talking about an FNP, a family nurse practitioner, those in most instances are more or less interchangeable with physician assistant. I've seen them work in emergency rooms. I've seen them work in outpatient specialty offices like GI, cardiology, essentially interchangeable with PAs. When it comes to surgery, when it comes to going into the OR, I think there might be some differences. I think there might be an extra certification a nurse practitioner might have to do. Somebody can correct me in the comments. But as far as outpatient kind of stuff, more or less interchangeable PA with FNP. Now, if you get a different specialty as a nurse practitioner, for instance, a psych NP or a GYN, gynecology NP, or a pediatric NP, that's different. I don't know for sure because I'm not an NP, but I'm pretty sure if you go through one of those programs and you're not a family nurse practitioner, then you're only allowed to practice on those certain populations. So you're only allowed to do psych or only gynecology or only practice with peds. Now, the psych NP that I rotated with when I was doing my psych rotation in PA school, he was actually an FNP and a psych NP. He went through both somehow. So he was able to do literally anything, and he also had his own practice. So that was cool. He was like raking in the money. Like he had 2 rakes at the same time going. He was making so much money. And then he lost his license due to some unscrupulous behavior. But, so yeah, don't do that.